Hello, happy to be back with you. I'm Marina Orms, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com, and this is the Astro Vibe for Monday, July 18th. Today, the moon is in Aries, so let's take a look at how to take care of yourself with an Aries moon. And Aries is, of course, is about action and courage. So what that looks like and how to take care of, how to provide yourself with some really good self-care when the moon is in Aries and what Aries energy looks like. Over the weekend, we had the moon in Pisces, so we have a shift, a feeling of shift today with now the Aries energy. But that Pisces moon over the weekend, I talked about that quite in depth in videos on both Saturday and Sunday, and especially, I talked about the moon in Pisces on Saturday, and then Sunday's video, I went in depth into the bigger picture of what it means to have Neptune in Pisces, how it relates to a bigger 26,000 year cycle that is about the divine feminine and what it means for women's rights in the here and now. And so that was, that's a really great video to check out in depth about what's going on in the bigger picture of collective evolution and what it means for humanity and the divine feminine and women's rights. So today we've got the moon in Aries. Aries is that point of rebirth, of self-discovery, of action and engagement and life force energy. It is about movement. So being decisive, making decisions and taking action from that place. So that's why it's so important when the moon or any planet is in Pisces, because we want to get connected with that bigger picture of who we are, of what we are beyond this body and our physical limitations, what our hearts want, what are our guiding principles, because then from Pisces, the moon or whatever planet we're looking at goes into Aries, we then have this, okay, you know, it's time to go forth now from that place of that bigger picture. And you want to know what your guiding principles are, because if you don't, you're just gonna, you're gonna look like a fool, right? You're gonna be the fool taking action and moving forward without a real guiding principle or reason or bigger picture to what it is you're doing. So when the moon is in Aries, of course, we feel that urge. We might feel some more energy to make a decision, to take action, to take a risk. And those impulses, those urges that are coming through us are there for a reason. They're asking us to do life. Go do it. Don't just sit around thinking about it and dreaming about it. Go do it. Make it happen. So, you know, make that phone call, write that thing down, buy that thing you've been thinking about, or do something that gets you going, takes a step, moves something forward, pushes the needle forward. So, it's again, of course, important to think about what you are, why you're doing things, get clear about who you are, what's important to you, what is that bigger picture, what does your heart want, and what is that bigger purpose. Because when you have that bigger purpose sort of present and filling you with the knowledge and the clarity that you need, then when you take the action, it can be aligned. It can be aligned with something that is meaningful, that's something that brings that bigger picture into existence. And Aries energy gets you going, but you want to know what direction you're going. So again, thinking in terms of what I was talking about yesterday and this bigger picture of the divine feminine, of interconnectedness and how we help each other and how we're in this together, and finding ways to participate in the world, to do your life and bring your creative energy forth, your truth forth in a way that contributes to the changes you want to see. It is the possibility, or the lower vibration of possibility, is to be reactive, right? With that moon in that Aries energy, there's the potential to just take action without thinking. If you don't have that bigger guiding principle or purpose or meaning behind what you're doing, you can create accidents for yourself. You can, have risk taking that does not bring great results. Of course, any risk we take, if we're thinking big picture, if we're aligned with our heart and our truth and what's important to us, any action we take is going to bring learning. It's going to help us understand something, because it brings some sort of result. Whether the result is negative or positive, it's going to teach us something. And it's that action taking that's part of the zodiac, part of ourselves. It's important to live life with that life force energy, allowing things to come through us and move us. So we've got that Aries energy. We are the moon is in its waning half of the cycle. We're moving away from the Capricorn full moon, which was on July 13th, and we're heading toward a Leo new moon, which will begin a new cycle. So the last cycle, and the one that we're still in, is about emotions and caring and feelings, and how we process things internally, and feeling sensitive, and some emotional reactivity. So watch for how you're integrating. How are you integrating what you've learned through the Capricorn full moon, and what was revealed to you, and how that full moon energy brought some awareness about what it is you're creating. And so just having that awareness and that mindfulness about what you're creating and how to take action, but taking action from the place of having your batteries charged, your cup filled. You want to know who you are, and take a nice deep breath, and remember to come back to center, and then make the decision, then take the action. So as we head into the Leo new moon, we're going to be wrapping up this energy of processing our feelings about things, and we're going to step into the next cycle, which will begin the process of self-expression, and how do we need to have our voices heard. So what the integration work that we're doing right now with the waning moon allows us to get clear about what that voice is, what we need to say, who we need to be, how we need to express ourselves. So take some action, make a decision, do something that is intentional and purposeful, because what you're learning from that process of acting from your truth and acting from the bigger picture of love and spirit and what's important to you is going to teach you something that will help you be more fully yourself. And then you can be ready for that the upcoming moon cycle that will be about expressing that in the world. Awesome. Thank you for watching today. Thanks for subscribing and for being here. I appreciate you, and I'd love to hear what you think. All right. See you next time. Bye for now.